Hello, welcome to Shadow Walker Cosplay. I am Brandon, and this is my Skyrim Steel Sword build, part 1. Now, I started this before we had the channel, so most of the documentation is in picture, so let's get right on into that. Now to start, I used format foam, cardstock from Manila envelopes, an X-Acto knife, different thicknesses of EVA foam. I used the 6mm and the 2mm 1-inch PVC pipe, 1/8 dowel rod. Now mine ended up breaking and I had to fix it with a aluminum pipe that fit snugly over. So if I was going to redo this, I would skip the dowel rod and just use the aluminum pipe. Also, a utility knife, contact cement, hot glue, and super glue, both gel and liquid variety. Now using this image, comparing the total length of the blade to the width of the glove, I was able to compare it to my hand in a similar position to get a scale, which I then applied to this image, as you can see here, are some of my measurements. I then used that to make a paper template, which I traced out and cut onto 2 pieces of format foam. Then using this image again and enlarging the view of the guard, I was able to make a paper template for the guard, which I also traced out and cut out onto foam, as seen here. I glued the 2 pieces of format foam that I cut out for the blade. I glued those together with the dowel rod in the middle, which required cutting a channel in the center of both pieces. And I did pretty much the same for the guard, using various thicknesses of foam, till the overall thickness was just right. Then I cut out a section of PVC pipe to use as the handle, and using 3 plugs made from format foam, which have holes in the center that fit over the dowel rod to keep the PVC centered around the dowel rod to use as the handle. Then I wrapped the PVC handle with 2mm EVA foam and added the faux lacing by cutting little notches out and gluing in the strips. Then I took 3 plugs I told you about earlier, glued those together, then glued 3 layers of 6mm EVA foam together, cut out a hexagon shape so that all 6 sides are even, drilled out the center and glued in the 3 plugs to start the pommel. Then taking a cardboard tube, I wrapped it in 2mm EVA foam. I ended up using 3 layers to get the right thickness to make this cylinder here. Then I took a piece of cardstock, cut a slit to the center, and folded it in on itself to make a cone, which I then glued on and added a bit of liquid super glue to give it a little bit of strength. Then these 2 wings were added, and here it is on the sword. Now while I was looking at pictures, I realized these wings shouldn't be flat. When you look at them from the side, they're actually triangular, and they should come up and over the cylinder like this. And so I blocked it out and carved it and sanded, and then added a layer of 2mm foam to all the sides to make it look a little smoother. And so there we go. That is what I have of this project so far. So next time I plan on finishing the blade and adding these patterns on the guard and pommel, and if we have time, painting. So until next time, this has been Shadow Walker Cosplay. I am Brandon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.